What's up, you guys? We are back from our Europe vacation. We built up this first wall, framed it up before we left, and now we got the rest of the walls to do. All right, we're shutting up the garage door to make it a little bit warmer in here, but we're gonna frame up the walls, see if we can't get the windows framed out and everything. And we're also deciding how we're gonna slant the roof, so that's what we're working with right now. We just got quite a bit of stuff done though. We completely framed up this wall. I will say not completely, but whoa, woo, I just caught my camera as it was falling. So basically, so far, we got this little bit of wall up. We didn't touch any of the back yet, except for this section in the back right there. This is right here. That's actually gonna be the window. One serving window, two serving windows right here, and then a big open view of like the espresso machine and stuff. Well, it's coming along pretty good. If you can see down here, it's like, we just framed it around the wheel well like that. Screw nut things right here, we had to grind it out of the wood to fit right there so it's completely flat. We're just held up by not having enough wood. I ran out of wood, so I went to Home Depot, got the wood that I needed. So we have a bunch of OBS already, like behind my boat. I got 3 more just in case, because we only have 7 so far. But I got a bunch of 2x6s for the roof, and I got a bunch of 2x4s to finish the framing, and then I got one more 2x12 for the capping of like the top of the framing, basically. Alrighty, guys, and just like that, we are almost done framing up the entire trailer. We have all 3 corners, all 3 walls on the sides and the front, and last but not least, we're just gonna frame up the back one. Us as in me and my dad, obviously. My grandpa was out here helping too, which was cool. I just had to run to Home Depot again to get more wood. I think that was my 3rd or 4th trip there. So I think I spent like 150 the first round. The second trip I took was like another 150, and then this trip was like 190 or something, because I also got all the hanging whatever brackets that I'll need for the roof, so I can get the roof going. And we're not gonna cut it down or anything, we're just gonna add to the top of it. Alrighty, and we are back. I got basically the first layer of siding on all the way around the trailer. So the inside, yeah, we got some of it. I'm not cutting this out yet, quite until I finish doing it all. We've gotten some work done, but now we still gotta get a lot more done, so let's get to it. Got a lot of stuff done. Me and my dad, we finished siding the whole entire trailer just now, except for the top. So it's pretty tricky. Let me show you guys. Because of that little thin line up there, it's gonna be tricky siding that, but we're gonna do the roof next and then side like underneath the roof kind of once we get it in place. We got the door completely cut out. This is the inside. We got the windows cut out, all 3 windows. Area with the green right here is gonna be like the counter. That's gonna be the main counter with the espresso machine and drip machine and all that stuff on it. And then these are the serving windows, on both sides. But I made them very big. I want them to be like big serving windows. I want a lot of light coming inside of the trailer when the girls are working inside of it, and I don't want them to, especially because we're in Washington, I don't want it to be like dark and gloomy in it. They would hate their lives working inside this thing. So, and here's the game plan. That's the back left. I'm planning on doing like the sinks, the hand washing sinks, the way too many sinks compartment basically is what it is. And then over here, I'm gonna have like the fridge and stuff in that corner. I'm just gonna kind of wing it, which is what I've been doing this whole time. I have no idea what goes into an actual coffee stand, so we're just winging it. I hope you guys are liking this little series. It's just something fun. I don't know. I'm doing it, spending my time on it, so I might as well document it. Hopefully you guys enjoy watching it as well. Or if you're building one yourself, shoot, hopefully you're learning something from this. And now we are to the point where I got the roof on. At least the beams. Last time I was out here, I got all those beams up. It's really hard with like the plywood up there. You don't want all the 4 corners to come together in the exact same spot. So I have to stagger them. So we put this one right in the middle, And then the next one we're gonna run all the way down basically. I had all those boards coming out, but because we started moving all of them, that beam we had to move in. So because we had to move that beam in, I had to recut all of these, which actually I have not done yet. Backtracking a little bit, but we're gonna get it done today. That's what I'm out here doing. Alrighty, just got done with the first side again. I've already filmed me cutting these before. I'm just gonna put in the vertical. It was for TikTok, but we're just gonna throw it up on YouTube so you guys can see, and it saves me having to film all of it again. Guys, this is the best way we found to get up onto the roof of this thing, is to climb all the way from the stairs over there and then just walk across. We're gonna tack in this plywood for the roof and finish up what we're starting up here. So I just learned if you put protein powder inside of your coffee, it's absolutely fire. I just did it because Reed, my brother, told me to do it, and it's actually so good. I'm gonna close the shop door here. We are back out here. I have finished the roof, but not finished. I'm standing on a ladder in the middle of the shop. You guys can see that. But yeah, so basically, I got the plywood all the way around, completely squared on top of that. It worked out perfect. I did not have to cut this at all. It perfectly came down to the edges for the 10 feet wide. So that was actually epic. All I had to do, guys, for this last little piece, so it's basically two pieces of plywood wide and then one cut in half. So I literally used like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the fifth one I just cut in half, and it perfectly worked all the way down the side. That is how we planned it to work. So now what I have to do next is actually cut off the overhang. I'm trying to get this finished as fast as possible now, because hopefully, fingers crossed, I just closed on a M3 at an auction. We have the entire front end apart. The tie rod is supposed to look like this, but on this side right here, it is completely broken and snapped off. So I have to get a new tie rod for the right side right here. We're missing the latch thing because we had to saw it off when we first got the car. And we have a new package that just came in yesterday, and it is the whole new, and that's gonna be a project car. So we're gonna need to clear some room up in this shop. That thing is like barely gonna fit out of the shop door. We already measured. We need to get this out of here so we can fit the M3 right there. And yeah, we're up here on the roof. I'm gonna cut that little overhang so that when the 2x6 is up there as the edge board, the roof overhangs perfectly to the edge of it. So we're gonna get that cut right now and figure out how to work all this while we're up here. Like, I don't know how high we are, probably 12 feet up in the air right now, so. Sketch, but we're gonna get it done, all right? I'm using a skill saw, by the way, just to cut straight across. Basically, the way I did this, I used a hammer and a nail on one side, put it in on the marker that I had over there, and then I used this chalk string, pulled it all the way across to the other side, and then chalked my line. Yeah, that was my straight edge, just the chalk line. Rough estimate, but it was pretty spot on, so I'm happy with that. Now I'm gonna go do the other side. All right, so we're on the other side, and this is how much room I'm working with. About like a foot from the light, and it's pretty much underneath the attic up here, underneath, and somehow over here where my dad has like an old sign and stuff like that. So not a lot of room to cut right here. So I'm gonna set you guys to the side and get this done. Are they going?
6, yeah, it's going.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. We are back, and the trailer has made some progress. Or we have made some trailer progress. We got, I think, just the windows. I don't know what I've done so far since I last vlogged, but I got the fascia boards on at the top. I got the windows in all the way around. One of them's upside down, but we're gonna have to figure that out because it has to be for the serving side to be on that farther side. And then we got the door. Got the door on just now. Jake behind the camera helped me. Right there, it's nice and level. Closes perfect. And that's just a hardwood door. I didn't really want to wait because it's a special size. Oh, nice. And then
guys, I just broke the camera.
Yeah, he broke the tripod. But and then next we are gonna get this up on the roof because we're gonna start the roof right now. I got the white metal roofing panels. They're 12 feet, so we're just gonna run them all the way across.
What about the siding? When are we doing siding?
Siding will be next. I'm gonna wait on that because I still have to trim all the stuff out and.
Yeah, guys, there's a lot of stuff we
still got a lot of stuff to do, but I'm trying to get this trailer outside because of the Beamer project.
Yeah, over there.
So I just have too many projects on hand right now. So I'm trying to get this to where I can move it out of the shop and create space. So we're gonna get the roof on and then kick this thing outside. So let's get to work, right, Jake?
Yes, sir.
All right, boom.
Running to find the love of his life.
All right, guys, we gotta move the R8 out from underneath the roof because we've had a few close calls. So we're just gonna move it out of the shop right now.
We're getting a little cold start here.
Cold start. Battery's too dead, it says.
No. It's close. It's been about 69 days since this has been started, so.
So dead? All right. Well,
guess we're gonna have to wait, because, don't hit the R8.
just jinxes it. Nice.
Just catch the cord.
All right.
3. Alright guys, forgot to record the cold start, but we're going to show you what we're doing up here. We're putting the roof on. There's not really much space. We got the trusses in the way here. We're going to set you up on the corner or something and show you guys what we're doing. We got our staple gun here. Pew pew.
At least now we don't have to be as careful.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good over here.
Okay.
I could probably go down a little bit. Okay.
Any drill would work. Alright guys, update. We got the waterproofing down. That's this black stuff here. Stapled it, overlapped it because the roof is slanting that way. So water will flow.
That's how we do things around here.
Yes sir.
Maybe this temperature.
Okay. So the next thing that's gonna go down is roofing is going last. Staples. So we're doing the edging next. So we're just gonna put that. It's like a metal edge all the way around, and then we'll get to that. But first things first, we're doing the angle.
All right, guys. This is how we're getting the trailer out of the spot. 2 jacks on each side in between the wheels, then we're gonna pivot it with the jacks. Let's see if this works. All right, watch the roof.
We got some tin that's about ready to fall.
Oh, guys, we forgot about this roofing. That almost came off. That would have been nice, right on top of your heads.
Got a ways to go.
First twist.
Okay, that's good. All right, so now pick up your lights so they're not just jangling on the floor and put it down. You can release your jack there.
Okay. Here we go.
Mine's on the ground.
Hopefully this fits out the.
It will.
You want to put some air in these tires?
I feel like we should do one thing at a time.
No, yeah.
I don't know if I was moving the trailer or the actual building.
All right, so we are getting this roof laid. We're doing good so far. We've gotten all of them down. Screws are going in on one end, unless we get to a connecting piece and you put one on top to connect them and then back down. But because it's not square, 100%, we do have to overlap some. So like right there, we had it perfect. Right there, we had to overlap it just to pull it back more. It's been fine so far. Yep, and now we're cutting through the excess on the roof right here, and we just chalked a line with barely no chalk.
Oh, we forgot chalk.
Yeah.
Oh, we could tape it. Tape it with the line. Someone hold the line. We could tape it.
If you shine that light on it, I can do it. We'll be fine.
All right.
All right. We're gonna somehow find a way to cut this with no line. All right, guys.
We're gonna come back and it's gonna be all.
All right, and we are back, guys. So far, I've been just getting the under the roof done right here with the same cedar that I'm doing right on the side. But yeah, I think I don't know if I showed you guys this yet. So I got the wood finished, and then the metal siding will go right there, and then wrap all the way around to that corner right there. And yeah, that cedar is gonna go all the way around the entire roof outline. I think it'll look good. Tie it in. I still have to do the bottom though, but I'm not sure how far I'm gonna make everything hang yet. I still have the metal frame right there. I don't know if I want to cover the metal frame entirely or not. I have no idea. I might just hang the J channel as much as I possibly can, which is this stuff right here, and then hang it like probably like an inch or so like this off of that bottom piece of wood, so that it'll maybe cover the frame of the trailer like an inch or two. I'm not sure. And then I have to obviously match it with the wood and everything around. So that's why the bottom is still sitting there unfinished, but yeah, let's get to getting that done right there. So far, guys, I have gotten all the way around with the wood underneath, except for this one side because I'm having a hard time with it lining up. I have one board that I think I just need to take off and replace it with, it's like a little bit thicker or something. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this strip right here, this last little strip, and then I'll be finished with it, and then I'm gonna get to the metal siding all the way around. That'll probably be another day. Alrighty, guys, we are back, and I finished the upper thing as you saw from that time lapse, and I already started, but we are getting this J channeling on. So basically, J channeling is the metal framing for the corrugated metal siding, and right now what I'm doing is actually cutting the J channel to fit around the edges, such as these right here, which I just cut, and then I was like, wait, vlog time. So we just got these cut to size. They're just gonna fit right here, and I don't have very much of it. I need to go back to the store to get some. Just doing the edges so far all the way up to the top. Around the wheel well is gonna be very tricky, so I'm gonna wait to do that once I have more of this. So that's why I'm just using what I have to get the guaranteed spots, because I know I'll probably mess up around the wheel well or something. Something's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Did an inside miter just to get this around here. It's gonna fit right on the edge, all the way flush, and then I cut it to have about a 1/4 overhang. Would have liked to have seen a larger overhang. I accidentally cut one of them too short, and I didn't want to waste a piece, so we're just going with that all the way around. So yeah, let's get these up and see how they look. Those first ones take forever. My camera's not on like a leaning, guys, so I can't really angle it upwards for you to see that first one, but got it in. Now I'm gonna do the lowest one just to keep it all the way straight, and then I'm just gonna tack in 3 in between. Perfect. All right, now I'm gonna run some evenly up through 1, 2, and 3 right in the middle to lock it down, right? All right, today we are gonna be putting in the metal sheets for this, guys. I already did the front side. I'll show you that after in a little bit. But this is actually very tough because these tracks, like the metal doesn't bend like to fit inside of it. Unless it was just the small one, because you can't really bend this, like the one that was like this wide. Couldn't really bend it to fit into these. So I'm gonna cut this one actually a little bit smaller to give me some playroom so I can possibly bend it in there without removing all the tracks, the J channeling. But yeah, let's cut this piece right here and get it ready for right here. We got it, and cutting over these spots is a pain in the absolute butt, but obviously it's because I don't have the right equipment. I have a gun that'll cut it through this, the electric gun as you saw, but then I use the handle grips over the bumpy spots. Let's try to get it up on the shed now and see if it fits properly. Does not work, guys. I'm gonna have to take the sides off. Gonna need the ladder for this one. Could have put the ladder closer, jeez. There we go. Yes. Bro, this couldn't be more frustrating. This is the worst part about all this. When you're doing it alone, it's 10 times harder. There we go. Let's try to make that work. If it'll work, that'll be great. I think I have to take it back down, guys. I have never been more frustrated. Oh, that motorcycle? Yeah, baby. Oh man, this is the hardest part, getting that to overlap while it's tucked inside the channel. Oh, fudge. Oh, man. That was me actually falling off the ladder just now, but I luckily was on the last step. Alrighty, you guys, we have finally finished the outside of the trailer. I think it looks great. Tell me what you think in the comments. Yeah, I'm stoked to finally have it done. It obviously took me way longer than I wanted it to. I just don't have the proper tools to cut metal, so we got it done using these right here. This entire thing was basically cut by these, and then an air-powered one that did not cut very well because it wouldn't go over these bumps. Now we are to the cleaning part of this thing. It has become a mess. It is a hoarding pile right now, full of all the junk. I got the saw here, the table saw that I've been using. So I'm gonna clean this thing out, put it all in this trailer, get it out of the way, and then that'll go to the dump later. So without further ado, let's clean this bad boy out.